Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Filmmies. This is our award show that we do at the end of every episode. We have 6 awards that we're going to give to the movie, and we're going to jump right into it with our first one being the fit check. Best or worst fit of the movie. Dion, who gets your fit check?
So I gave my fit check to Jay, and it's simple button up. It looked like, almost like a windbreaker. The material I couldn't really tell. Like he's wearing this when he's at like the recruitment thing. Like that's like the fit he wears when he which I thought was kind of dirty. I was like, I mean, I don't know if he would have showed up in his NYPD uniform or anything like that, but like all the other dudes showed up.
Yeah, they're
like,
all suited up.
Yeah, like he just came in his casuals, but I like the fit. You know what I mean? It was just it was like the wash jeans, just a plain white t-shirt on there. It was mostly the button up that I was feeling, and then he's rocking the Timbs. You got to do the Timbs. He's from New York. He's in New York, so
Yeah,
that just goes with it.
yeah,
So,
that's the fit. That's the fit. Same one for me. That is a certified.
hey,
I mean, what else is there? They're just wearing like a black suit for the rest of the movie, pretty
Yeah.
much. You got aliens that are in like different kind of disguises, but like he steps out of the cab and that red jacket just like
oh yeah, pops.
is right in your face. It just pops. And like you're right, the contrast against all the other guys that are in the audition or whatever interview, whatever it is, they're all in their suited up preppy thing. I mean, that's a funny dynamic, just that he's laughing at them being all
Yeah.
serious and he's just joking around. I mean, that's the whole point of like the movie.
Yeah.
But he's even rocking a nice watch, like on the park bench scene that we were talking about where it gets a little deeper. You see him like put his arms up on the bench and he's got a nice watch on.
Oh, I didn't even catch
That adds
that.
to
Actually,
the fit too.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a good part of the fit, and it's also funny too because like there was another fit, but it was just kind of loud. It's like when he first show, like when he's finally in, he first shows them. He's wearing like the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like yellow, white, and blue, and then the pants are kind of like that too. He's actually wearing shacks too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you caught those. That was the
Yep.
only part of the fit. I was like, okay, those shacks are nice, but the rest, I was like, this is way too loud.
That was like straight out of Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, all he was missing was a flat top.
Yeah.
it would have felt like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just he left Bel-Air and now he's in New York.
In New York, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. No,
I mean,
one
funny
loud.
thing, I guess it doesn't connect necessarily to Fresh Prince, but Will Smith himself is like when the teacher, when we see his old teacher, right? Like they put up on the big screen, he's like, man, I swear like my old teacher was from Venus. And he's like, oh, actually from Jupiter. And then they show her and she's teaching in Philadelphia.
Oh,
as we all know, he was
born and raised.
That's right. Yeah.
That's why
on the playground is where he spent most of his day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna continue or should I? Yeah, but no, the show ended like literally like a year before that, so like it was pretty fresh in everyone's mind. So that was definitely on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Instead
you could have had
top, he got the waves though.
Yeah, no, it's true. The waves were fresh. Yeah,
they're a little overgrown. I think if you trimmed them down,
you think
a bit,
so?
They could have been cleaner. Oh yeah, I mean, I had waves for a little while.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
He was wolfing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You trying some.
Next up, we got our Ferris Bueller Award. This is our lazy award, something that someone did in the movie or behind the scenes. We consider lazy. It's all for fun, but just like this movie, we are here to blow up aliens and make fun of people that are being lazy. So who gets your Ferris Bueller Award?
The character is Gentle Rosenberg. Like that was the name of the dude. Like the guy that had the cat that had the little galaxy. I know when I looked at his name, I was like,
in the suit, right? Okay, yeah.
But that was like his name was Gentle Rosenberg. That's what it says on IMDb. I was like, I did not remember that being his name. Gentle.
Gentle. Did they ever say
whatever? That? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe they said briefly. I think they just referred to him as Rosenberg. I think they referred to him as last name. But anyway, he gets my Ferris Bueller because it's very simple. Because again, it was tough to find the Ferris Bueller in this because I was like, it's just like a fun, like jokey movie anyway. But him not having a better hiding spot for a galaxy, he just puts it on his cat's like collar, and it's so obvious too. Like it's just so big.
Yeah.
Like when I first thought that, like, oh, the cat's gonna have it, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's just gonna look like a tag. I'm like, this is a giant ball hanging from. It doesn't even look normal. Like you saw that. You would look like, why does your cat have that on his neck? Like it's just so like, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
So you guess my Ferris for that.
That's a fair one. And I mean, the whole like Orion, the galaxy is in Orion's belt, and that's supposed to be like this big mystery. And it's like,
Yeah.
what? No, Orion's belt, it's 3 stars. It's not a whole galaxy. Like, what the heck is he
Mhm.
talking about? I was like, it's the cat. And like
Yeah.
when we see the cat, we see the thing on his collar. So I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? And then they see the
Like,
Orion's belt thing, and I was like, oh, Orion is the cat, and
yeah.
the belt is his collar.
Yeah, to my point, like you say, you saw that, and you're like, "What the hell's on this cat's neck?"
Yeah.
Right? And it's like it's not like they were trying to make this like this. This isn't Knives Out, you know what I mean? Like they're
Right,
not
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
make it this crazy mystery. Where is it? You know what I mean? But like that was just like okay, it's
Yeah.
just right in my face where it is. So I give it to him for that. It's a lazy hiding spot.
Fair point. My lazy award I gave to the border cop at the start of the movie
Mm.
because, like we talked about, like they pick out the alien, they go off kind of off to the side, and they're talking to him, and then he comes up over the hill and he spots the alien. The alien sees him and starts sprinting at him like with a dead rage, like he's going to kill this guy.
Yeah.
And he's just like a deer in headlights, just standing completely like run, dude. Like
Yeah.
he does not even move. Nothing. That's like I get it. You're freaked out. You're in shock. You don't know what to do. But like, run away, man. Come on. Like
You're a
you should know to
trained
do
officer.
that. Yeah, come on, bro.
What's going on, man?
You're not trained for aliens, though. To be fair.
But I assume you have a weapon on you.
Yeah, probably.
Defend yourself.
Exactly.
Like that, I agree. That's like it's a great award because it's just like because that's a classic movie thing, and I get the whole thing of shock, but I'm like at the same time, it's like okay, dude, like make a move, do
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? But no, it's a Gary Ferris.
Like there was multiple seconds when he's sprinting because the old guy, right? He's like fumbling around trying to get his weapon out to kill the thing, and he's like, "Oh, I'm too washed up for this. This is why Kay has to get a new partner." And Kay just pulls his gun out and shoots him. But like, come on, dude.
Yeah, nah, it's good Ferris.
Next up, we have our Payton Pritchard Award. This is our 6th man, someone with a small role in the movie that did the most with that small opportunity. We're going to show some love to. Who gets your 6th man?
So this one, I gave it. I couldn't find the lead for the makeup department, so I'm just gonna give it to the makeup department.
Sure.
And it's specifically for Egger's makeup, like as he's like the meat skin for the alien, or whatever, because it was so disgusting. Like every time he was on screen, and like it felt like it was getting worse. Like at first it was like, oh, it's a little off, and like he's pulling his skin to his wife, makes her pass.
That was
like,
crazy.
That
dude.
was insane. Like, is this better?
Pulls his face. Is this better? And it's like that was disgusting.
Oh, but
and
the whole
just,
movie
like,
just
faints.
Yeah, she's like, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. She just like passes the hell out. But yeah, the whole movie just like it's so disgusting. I feel like at some points, like the stuff coming from his mouth, like it's just his skin is just getting. It's just so disgusting. It's just like the whole time you're just like, yo, just move the head, like align everything. Everything was just so out of line, and it was just so repulsive the whole time. Every time he was on screen, I was just disgusted, and I think that was the point. He was just so disgusting looking, and I was like, this is so. I don't like seeing this dude on the screen. So shout out to the marketing team, makeup team.
Yeah, no, it's a good shout out because I mean that's a good example, but also like the entire rest of the movie, they had a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah,
but like for him specifically, like the bug in his suit, like what's the point even of this disguise? Like nobody is looking at that guy and being like, okay, that's a normal human.
Maybe he doesn't realize he's like I'm blending in.
Yeah, maybe that's fair.
Hello, fellow humans.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like I think he thinks he's blending in. It's just like, all right, buddy.
Yeah, good point. My 6th man, I gave to Patrice Rushen, who is an R&B musician who made "Forget Me Nots" in 1982. Which is the song that was heavily sampled for the Men in Black theme song. Oh. So, you know, the "Here Come the Men in Black."
Yeah.
That like her song "Forget Me Nots." It's actually "Please Don't Forget Me Nots," and so it's the same beat, the same melody. They just changed the words a little bit, and the song bangs. So
the song bangs.
Yeah.
Yo, when the movie ended, me and Elise were jamming to it. I immediately downloaded. I was like, oh, I forgot about this track, man. Like we were literally nodding our head to that.
I mean, I was listening to it like I was actually hooping the other day with some homies, and we threw that on in the hoop session. We were just getting jiggy to Here Come the Men in Black.
That's another Will's track too, getting jiggy with it.
True, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But no, that's great.
And it originated from her, so Patrice Rushen.
Great. That's a great shout out. I actually didn't realize the sample.
Yeah, I didn't know either, because I kind of knew going in that like this was going to be my sixth man. Sometimes I do that with awards. I mean, unless like when I'm watching the movie, something really jumps out at me, but I was like, there's nothing that like, there wasn't a character that really jumped or anything. I mean, the makeup department, that was a good shout too, but like I was just going to give it to whoever sang the song, but then I found out that it was sampled and like took the beat, the melody.
Did she sing the hook in the Men in Black song?
No, it's someone else. It's okay. It's a different R&B musician that was more current at the time.
Oh, okay. Because we were trying to figure out who it was too.
Yeah, I looked it up. I didn't write the name down, but it wasn't her.
It wasn't anybody like notable that we.
No, it wasn't anyone like
Janet Jackson or something.
No.
Okay, interesting. But it's a great six man.
Next up, favorite quote. What was your favorite quote?
Honestly, I almost want to change it. Like the whole like people are dumb when a person's smart thing like that. That almost like I think that I want that to be my quote. It's let's say that's my honor. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna switch, but I'll say that is my quote. But what was my quote before that was to Jay, and it was just like something that made me laugh. Of when there's two things. So I'm just gonna throw some funny lines that I guess I get to throw.
Sure,
but
go for it.
When he steps on the cockroach and he says, "Was that your auntie? Or was that your uncle?" And then he was like, "Y'all all look the same."
Yeah.
that killed me. And then the honorary mention would be when he shot the little girl in the head. Like, and they were just like, "Why would you shoot the little girl?" He's like, "I don't know, that's suspicious. Little white girl in the hood."
Yeah, she's looking too comfortable.
Yeah, she's like a little too comfortable, and she got a chemistry book or whatever, his physics
quantum
book,
physics, like quantum physics. Yeah.
So that made me laugh. So I was like, Jay was cracking me up in this movie, but I like the people are dumb one. So that's it's getting switched up. That's actually that was Kay that said that, right?
Yeah, that was Kay.
Yeah, so Kay gets my quote now. I'm switching out because we talked about it more. I'm like, yeah, that's the best quote.
Okay,
I like that.
Fair enough.
What about you?
My quote, I gave it to Jay as well. Well, I guess now because you gave it to Kay, not as well, but I gave it to Jay, and it's the same thing as you for your honoraries. It was just the one that made me laugh the most. Like I genuinely laughed out loud at this moment, and it's when he's giving Beatrice her memory back, or not giving her memory back, but this is the farmer's wife, by the way.
Yeah.
He wipes her memory, and then he's like telling her what to do, because Kay's just kind of like, you're the farmer, your husband left you, and you're gonna go see your mom for a few days. And he's like, what the hell, man? Let's be a little bit nicer here. Come on, dude. Like, not, matter of fact, you left him, and you're gonna be so much better. You're gonna go to Bloomingdale's. You're gonna get some dresses and some shoes, and it's gonna be great. Oh, and hire a decorator to come in here quick, cause damn. That just killed me, dude. He just like looks around the house, the pause, and then the timing was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, and I mean Will is just hilarious, man. He was all over this movie, but that was a good one.
He gets to do all the comedy, and that was funny. Next up, favorite scene. What was your best scene of this movie?
Mine was the recruitment scene, and again, it's more Jay love, more Will love of him. It's just like this part. It's a lot of stupid, just like the physical humor of just like when they get their things. Everyone's trying to figure out the best way to write the test.
It's such a stupid thing.
It's so stupid. Exactly, but it got you laughing too.
Yeah,
right?
it's
just
great.
Like, what's happening here? Everyone's just like moving all around.
They're all sitting in these dumbass chairs. Oh, it's so good.
And then he just cuts it by like pulling on the table. And it's just loud as hell. And he's just like, y'all want to get in on this? It's just so
I thought that was like almost like a mini part of the test. It was like, okay, they're all like poking their pencils through this paper. Nobody knows how to write on their paper. We put this table in the middle and no one's gonna touch it because they're all like super snooty, right? And they're all prepping. They're like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not gonna do anything I'm not supposed to do. So when he drags it out, I thought it was gonna be like, see, like that was a test. We were gonna see who was resourceful and use the table in front of them. I don't think it ended up. It was just for comedy.
No, it was just. I was thinking the same thing too. I was like, "Oh, this is part of the test," because I forgot about that. This is a part of the movie that kind of just like flushed me, where I was like, "I don't remember this." I'm like, "Is this part of the test?" But it wasn't. Yeah, it was literally just played for comedy. And another part that I laughed at too from that scene, like, again, one of my quotes, honorary quotes, was the whole like shooting the girl in the head. But the other thing that made me laugh also was him mocking that guy. When he was just like, "Why are we all here?" And this guy's like, "We're here," and you're just like, "This guy doesn't like." You came over here. No, you don't know why we're here either.
I have it written down because spoiler alert, this is my favorite scene too. So I'm gonna certify it right now. It's so funny, dude. Like
hilarious.
Just the way he saunters in, cracking jokes, and everyone around him is so serious. The contrast is so great. Like, and I have it written down what you're talking about, mocking the guy who was like, "We're here because you want the best of the best of the best, sir. With honors, sir." And he's like, this guy's saying all this stuff. He doesn't know what the hell we're doing here. So good, dude.
Oh my God, it's hilarious, man. Oh, yeah, no, that scene cracked me up.
Yeah, dragging the table, hilarious. Then they have like, and the shootout too. Like you mentioned when he shoots the girl, like they all walk into this room and there's all these guns on the table and they all grab it, and then the strobe light starts going and the camera's moving super quick and like there's monsters and they're all shooting these monsters and he's standing there and he's like calculating, looking around.
Yeah.
And I'm just because like you said, like I don't remember any of this stuff. I was like, why is he? What is he looking for? Like, what is he gonna do? Like he's obviously doing something different. And then boom, he pops one shot and the whole thing stops. And then the girl comes up and he's like, "No, I see this guy. He's just working out. He's not an issue. I would hate it if someone came into the gym and shot me when I was just walking on the treadmill. You know, like, and this guy's holding a tissue. He's just sneezing. There's nothing wrong with this guy. This girl with the books, something's wrong here. And she in the hood, like something's wrong here. So good.
No, it was great, man. Honestly, he has a point though. It's just like, to me, I'm like, did they even give them direction? Why is everyone just popping off? Like, there's guns on the table. They didn't say, "Hey, shoot the aliens." Did they even say that? No. They just started popping off. Because in this world, some aliens are our friends. Why are we popping everybody?
But they don't know that. See, maybe this whole thing might have been rigged, dude. Because think about it. JC, like, he chases down the alien. Then Kay comes and tells him all about the aliens and everything. He goes to the pawn shop and sees the alien guns and everything. I guess he does wipe his memory.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I was going to say, if he comes in knowing about aliens and sometimes they work with them, then he would know to be a little calculated. But like the other guys, they're just like, holy shit, there's aliens. I'm supposed to shoot at them.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So
but at that point at this point his mind was wiped though. So that's a good point. So he had no recollection of, oh, aliens could be good. So he just, his instinct is to shoot a white girl in the hood. That's what they teach in the academy.
Best of the best of the best, man.
I guess so.
All right.
Great scene.
Next, last, but certainly not least, we have our MVP award. Who gets your MVP?
My MVP goes to Rick Baker. And that is the lead of the alien makeup and effects. So,
oh wow, okay.
I really had to dig deep to even find that, really. But I talked about it kind of when we were just doing our deep dive, kind of just talking about the movie and stuff like that. It's just my appreciation for practical effects has grown as I've gotten older, because now, like when you're a kid, you don't really think about these things. Like you watch things with CGI and like, oh, it looks cool. but you don't think about how it's gonna look later because you're a kid, you're in the moment. But then you get older and you walk back to some of like movies that you like to cherish as a kid, and you're like, oh man, that looks awful. And then like there's a certain movies that stand alone where it's like either it had really good CGI or it's like, oh, what, that actually looks still pretty good. And it's like, oh, because that's like a robot or something, or like that's like they had the foresight to be like, okay, we're gonna use this CGI thing. We're not gonna go too crazy because like it's probably not gonna age well. And like I appreciate all the thought that went into the not just heavily relying on the CGI that is just not gonna age well. And a lot
Yeah.
of this movie did age well. So I commend them for that that effort.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I completely agree. I mean, the watching this movie back for the first time, and like I said, like could have been like 20 years since I watched this movie. I really don't even know.
yeah.
But it's actually not bad. Like it's
Yeah.
honestly not bad. Like if you watch this for the first time in 2025, you wouldn't it's not like egregious. Like sure it would have been a little better if they made it today, I'm sure. I think
Yeah.
probably the bug at the end is probably the worst of it cuz that's
Yeah.
full CGI, but even that is not terrible. It's
No, it
like
really
it,
isn't.
and the practical effects, you're totally right. Like the opening the guy's face with the alien inside, like
Yeah.
all that stuff for sure. All the slime and everything. I know that all that was actually on the actors and everything. It's it's good.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I had to give shouts. I had to find who at least the lead was. I already gave a
Mm.
whole another department something. So I was like, let me. I don't want to get lazy. You know, the tough thing is like where I was gonna lean was, and maybe I don't want to step on your MVP, but I don't think you did this because I was struggling between K and J because I was like, I like them as the duo. The duo works, but I'm not gonna be
Mm.
that guy. Maybe you're gonna be that guy, but I'm not gonna be the guy that's like my MVP is to the two main characters. I was like, I can't do that. I
No,
can't give it to
that's
both of
just cheating. You can't do
them.
that.
Okay, okay. I'm glad we're on
Yeah.
the same we're on the same like thought process with that
Wavelength
because I
thought
yeah,
process.
same
Yeah.
wavelength. Yeah, because I was like, I want to do it. I was like, no, that's not right. Where else can I go? The lead of the alien makeup and effects.
Yeah.
Shout out Rick Baker. What about you though? Who was
Shout out
your
Rick Baker. I
MVP?
I didn't pick J and K. I did the next best thing is I picked one of them. I gave it to Will Smith. I think, he completely carries the comedy of this movie. We talk about K's super stoic and kind of like a stone wall for
Yeah,
Will to just like bounce off of, but it really works. But that that still means that Will's a little more entertaining.
yeah,
So, you know what I mean? So he carries the comedy. Um the fact that like the other guys that turned down the role, like I just could not imagine this being anybody but
yeah.
Will
No.
Smith. Uh, it totally, you're right. It really is both of them, but just because of the way the movie is and their dynamic, like Will is just hilarious throughout this whole
Yeah,
movie. And like the comedy is the best part of this movie. Our favorite scene, we talk about all the funny stuff that he's doing. It's just stupid comedy. Most of the things,
yeah,
like even just the dog, like we said, there's a person that looks like a half dead person. We're like, oh, that's clearly the alien. And the dog beside them starts talking. And so what's great about this movie is the comedy, and almost all of that is Will Smith. So
yeah.
that's
No, it's hundred
that's kind of
percent
how it
fair.
goes for me.
It's 100. That's a great pick, and I definitely probably was leaning towards Will too, but I was just like, I just really like this dynamic, and I was like, I feel like if I was gonna be talking about Will, it would be a lot about talking about like I love the back and forth here. So I was like, hey, let me just go somewhere else. But that's a great MVP, 100% well deserved.